dominated by Holt.
Great kick.
Both
Great
legs.
Kick. And as you said, he was ready to follow it up with a kick to the head.
Every miss hit him, bang, okay? Work the combinations together, yeah? Legs and hands together, bam, 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 kick, okay? You gotta put these, you gotta get these emotions. You're not started working them yet, right? Okay? 2 rounds, you're on.
Well, there's the two contrast. One very confident man who's just another day at the office for him, and there's Grondin who really can't wait for it to be over. But as you say, a very brave young Frenchman.
Yes, you have to admire him.
He's almost limped his way to the middle.
This is the other department of fighting. It's all about courage, and Grondin can look back on the performance with pride. Easy to look good when you're on top all the time.
He's not actually even looking like he can hurt Holt now.
I think if Holt made a silly mistake, I think he'd hurt him all right, but I don't think Holt's about to do that. And that was a good kick to the head. Holt's still got his speed and sharpness, a lot of snap in his techniques.
Another good kick. Very comfortable and competent performance from Holt.
I'd like to see him slide in quicker to land that right hand. He hasn't really landed it yet.
The Manchester boy fighting within himself, though, I think.
Definitely.
No, good straight left. Good straight left.
I think he could do with bringing that more into play, and he's doing that.
I'm surprised he hasn't worked on the Frenchman's legs, though, to finish it.
I think he's trying to end it spectacularly, Tom.
Oh, with the right hook.
Something like that, yeah. I don't think he wants to stop him in the manner that the guy can't carry on. I think he wants to knock him out.
Frenchman's guard's very low, isn't it?
Very low. It's been low all fight, and his head's quite high too. The Frenchman's physically strong because the technique's not there, but there's still plenty of power in those arm shots he's throwing. See, Holt countering well.
Son of a man in control. When you hit, you counter well. Comes forward again.
Fight! 10 seconds. Come on.
See, Steve, now that's it. That's the way. He's doubling up. That's what he should be doing. Should be working on his combinations now. This fight's in the bag, so he should be using it to develop his techniques.
Another good round for the young Manchester boy. 24 years of age, 19 fights. Only lost 2 of them. And he's stopped 8 of them, so... At this weight, and he looks comfortable at the weight, doesn't he?
Yes, he looks very strong. He hasn't got any fat on him that you can see. He looks very strong.
And I think he's got a couple more gears to go if he needs them.
Definitely, definitely. He hasn't really moved out of first gear, to be honest.
In contrast, if you look at Grondin, the French lad, expressionless, but he's been through the mill, I think, this evening.
Yes, he has. And I think he heard about Steve Holt, who has a good reputation in Europe as an A-class fighter.
Come on, let's see you cheering. Come on, out of the mat. 10 seconds corners.
Kickboxing here at the Aston Villa Leisure Centre. Final round. In this international bout, super welterweight. Manchester Steve Holt well on top at the moment against Claude Grondin of France, who will be glad to hear the final bell.
What a good kick. Steve using lateral movement now, which is nice to see, instead of going in a straight line. Side to side and then attack.
Restricts what you offer your opponent to hit.
That's right. And then it's very hard for someone with a bad leg to turn and defend himself.
Frenchman tries a wild right. Puts his leg up, not really a kick now from the Frenchman, he just lifts his leg almost defensively.
That's right. It's nice to see him still trying. Onto a hiding to nothing, as they say.
I think you made the point, Howard, a very brave Frenchman.
Very brave. Be nice to see Steve open up now when he gets him into the corner or back onto the ropes. A sustained attack, I think, and he'd stop Grondin.
Can he go all the way, Holt?
Oh, absolutely. He's got everything. They don't come much better than this at this level.
Well, praise indeed from Howard Brown, former world champion. Another good kick.
I think the only thing you could fault Steve Holt...
Oh, great left. Great left. That's the one. That's the one. Great left.
A hook-come uppercut there.
Standing count.
But let's see what Steve does now.
Should follow up now. And finish it. But the Frenchman responds. Again, good kick to the head.
Very good. I was going to say that the only thing you could possibly fault Steve on is a bit of daring do. Let it go, let it all hang out, as the Americans say. He should be throwing like 10, 12 shots in combination now.
Boom, boom, boom. There you are, the end of the fight. And I don't think there's any doubt as to the winner of that one.
I think that's a textbook performance from Mr. Holt.
Tremendous fights.
And with more to spare.
Yes.
He knew what was happening. Look, there it came. Right on the button.
Right on the button.
And we're just about ready. They'll call them to the centre.
Ladies and gentlemen, judges scores for the blue corner 45 to the red corner 50. Judge B scores 45 to the blue corner and 50 to the red corner. Judge C scores 50 to the blue corner.